All right, man. Kevin Durant went down in the first quarter versus the Miami Heat. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And apparently, check the NBA Talk playlist out too. Apparently, he had a thigh contusion, what they're saying. And he must have got hit in the thigh. But at the end of the day, man, it's just a whole bunch of injuries that's going to the lower body of Kevin Durant. Okay, and he took his time. He took all last year off. Looked good coming in this year. This is why they kind of do the load management when the guys come off the Achilles or ACL injury. But, you know, at the end of the day, he ain't showing the ability to be healthy. He was out a long, extended amount of time this season. You know, they could have just been cautious, but most people thought the injury was more serious than what it was. And simply for Kevin Durant, he is the macaroni and cheese. You know, James Harden and Kyrie Irving and everybody else, they just like the pet milk and the pan or the water in the pot that boiled the macaroni. He is the most important team. And like I said before, I didn't believe Brooklyn was coming out the East. I don't have no ill will towards Kyrie, KD, or James Harden, or the Brooklyn Nets, or the ex-New Jersey Nets franchise at all. I just figured that, one, you know, KD had been out longer than he was supposed to. And they don't have an answer for Joel Embiid. And people could talk about, well, Ben Simmons can't shoot. Well, Ben Simmons is not going to have to shoot in that series. They don't have an answer defensively for Ben Simmons. They don't have an answer defensively for Joel Embiid. Now, we could talk about Joel Embiid's health as well, too. But if Joel Embiid get injured, remember, he was a guy that low managed in the playoffs, leading to that loss to the Toronto Raptors. And if he healthy, he the best player in the East, no doubt in my mind, because he a defensive force and offensively he a force. But like I said, James Harden don't show up in the playoffs. That's the thing people forgetting. And with KD going down and not being able to stay healthy, and them not having camaraderie, or LaMarcus Aldridge being gone, you know, people could say it's championship or bust, but they ain't spent enough time on the floor together. We know James Harden don't show up. We know Kyrie, he shows up, but he's not healthy. We know KD show up, but he don't stay healthy. I mean, Kyrie don't stay healthy. So, you know, obviously they don't have enough minutes, floor time. And my biggest thing is, if they see LeBron James, if they see Joel Embiid, if they see Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, if they see Julius Randle, I'm just trying to think of some other guys in the East, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they kind of getting their tempo back. You know, if they see somebody like that, Devon Mitchell, they don't have an answer. And that's why Philly is so dangerous to win the championship. They got coaching now, and they dangerous because Brooklyn don't have an answer. And they don't have an answer for Joel Embiid. And Brooklyn don't have an answer for Ben Simmons. And in my opinion, if they make it to the finals, and if it's the Lakers, they don't have an answer for Joel Embiid, and they don't have an answer for Ben Simmons. You say Andre Drummond, I'm a Detroit Pistons fan. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. Joel Embiid owns Andre Drummond, and Anthony Davis don't want no parts. So really, injuries is really going to dictate with LeBron, AD, Donovan Mitchell, KD, you know, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons. The injuries going to dictate this championship. All right, but hopefully a thigh contusion could be a little bit more time. But KD just too skinny, bro. KD got to put some weight on, man. But I don't believe in Brooklyn. You know, they could be healthy at the same time and make a run, but defensively, there's a lot of questions there. And to be a better team defense, you got to be on the floor together. I don't trust Brooklyn, but we'll see what happens. You know, Lakers, some people think Lakers. The Suns, to me, is the dark horse, with Jamal Murray being down. But check the NBA Talk playlist out. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All my links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way to Facebook and Instagram. Facebook group link there as well, too. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313 in the description. PayPal link there as well, too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think with KD having another lower body injury this year. One time for the one time. Goodfella Sports TV. Sports CJ Goodfella. Let me know what you think in the comment section.